G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to give you a very quick update on what I've been doing here on the layout. I'll actually grab the camera and take you around to show you. It's very messy, lots of work's in progress, all the rest of it, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? So I'll show you over all of that. I also just wanted to say, in April this year, we had a fantastic catch up with Rob and Michelle from Farland Howe. They came over to Australia on a trip and were good enough to drive the 2 hours out from Melbourne out to our place in regional Victoria, and we had a lovely day. We had lunch and caught up and great chats, and yeah, very enjoyable afternoon. So thanks to Rob and Michelle for a fantastic day, and we hope to catch up with them in their hometown next time. But let's get on with the update and I'll show you what I've been doing. Okay, so I've been playing around with this area quite a bit in here. I'm not 100% sure still what I'm going to be doing. It's different to what I had before with a raised level. Watch this space for this area, not too sure. Under that panel there is a spot that I'm going to probably have to cut out so I can stand up in there and actually scenic the background. But I'll worry about that later. I have put the Canal scene back and I've glued everything down with all of the levels and everything like that. So that's actually looking sort of quite nice. I've put the backgrounds, or I've put sort of a lot of the back scenes in place now too. You'll notice like things here where there's an obvious change in the back scene. I'll have a tree or something in front of that. It won't be so obvious, or a building or something. So, and yeah, so this is just a view sort of down the canal, and also just as an idea of what the background of the canal looks like as well, with that back scene there too. So yeah, yet to put grass and everything down, of course, but just the basics have been put on so far. I tried my hand at carving some foam walls instead of paying the exorbitant amounts that you need to pay to buy them, and came up all right. I've actually just got to put plaster over the top of them now with a paintbrush and do all the painting up and everything like that. This section here as well I cut up and changed around to make it a corner piece there. And this tunnel portal here I've made so that fits nicely. Sorry about the finger. There we go. That fits nicely on the corner there. And that is the change of scene to basically this second half of the layout there. On this rail, this is just basically a rail that stops in about there and it stops in about there. I've just got this trolley car on, which isn't, of course, 00 gauge, but my railway is just really, I'm just presenting it as a tourist type of passenger railway, and so this is part of the tourist experience. Going to have a trolley car from the USA and its own little platform down here for people to get on and off, with the idea that that stops at a number of platforms along the way, but in actual fact it only runs from here to there, and it's just something extra to do, really. And I really like those little models, and they light up and they show the silhouettes of the people and whatnot. So yeah, I've just been experimenting with backgrounds, as you can see, going off into the distance there, playing around with portals, things like that, tunnel portals. I've also got these lights up here, which are great. I got those off eBay. They are fantastic. They've got their own switches that I've stuck up here, but they are actually connected to the main lights up there via an extension cord. So they actually turn on and off when I turn the lights on in the shed, which is nice. I've been working on this Metcalf platform over the last week or so. I'll just see if I can take the camera around there to show you. I've still got some fixing up, and let's actually come backwards a little bit. My apologies for the dodgy camera work there. There we go. Anyway, I'll put that back in place later on, but you get the idea. And what it is I've actually cut out, when I made it, I've got that cut out there, and I've just got some steps coming from the door. So I've got that cut out there, which perfectly fits the Scaledale NER station. Put him back on the end. And so you've got that platform level, and then coming down to street level, which maybe a couple of cars parked parallel there or something like that might be the go. So, but I think that came up quite well, and actually goes in well with that station there too. And I've got some stairs. I made some stairs coming down here, which I've got to put a base underneath them to match up with the height. But those stairs allow people to go up and down, and I'll have some rails in there to get off the platforms and to potentially alight here at this station here, the trolley station, then go onto the train. So that is that side in a somewhat of a nutshell. This side is quite messy at the moment. I've got all those buildings there because I had to store them there, and the trains there. The other day, they'll be moved shortly. But I have been working on the Faller track. So, and also the Faller track behind the bridge, that will be covered by, again, more carved stone or carved foam to make it look like stone. Okay. 1 second. There we go. When it's got the road base down on it, it'll be silky smooth. That's the plan anyway. So then it kind of disappears, and then the idea is you sort of don't know where it's gone. It could have gone behind the layout or whatever. And then all of a sudden, out of this tunnel porthole just here, the bus re-emerges out again and continues on. So, yeah, got that set up again. I'll be getting another Magna Rail system fairly shortly from Magna Rail Oz, from Clyde there at Magna Rail Oz. I've got to contact him in the next week or so. And I've still got to get the back scene up in this half here. This little bit of fascia area here, I've got all the holes in there because that's where I'll be putting a lot of switches at this stage. That might change, but I'll be putting some switches in there for animations on the layout. I think that is everything so far. So thanks for watching. I didn't want it to be a long video and bore the heck out of you, so thank you for watching, and I will try to do my best at getting another layout update up sooner rather than later, and I will catch up with you all soon. Take care in the meantime, and have a great day or evening or afternoon wherever you may be. Cheers.